So now that we've defined homesickness a little bit, and we know that it's this feeling that you have while adjusting to someplace new, I want to share with you a few things that I think could be helpful as you're leading up to camp this summer with your camper. The first one is just involve them. Maybe they were a part of making the decision to pick GRP as their summer camp. If they weren't, that's cool too. There's still a lot of opportunity to involve them. Packing the trunk, labeling their clothes. Pro tip, make sure you label. Picking out things for their bunk. You know, maybe a picture of the family or their favorite pillow or their stuffed animal to bring to camp. Those are all really amazing ways that you can empower your kid, give them some ownership, and help them create their home away from home, their space for camp. So that's one thing. Involve them. Another thing is talk to them about it. Maybe they've already spent the night with a grandparent or an aunt and uncle or even a friend, and they had experienced a little bit of homesickness before. Talk about that memory. Ask them what they did at that point in time to cope and make it through that time. It's a wonderful thing to be able to draw on those experiences. And I would say if they haven't spent the night with anybody, now is an amazing time to practice that. Because what you want them to experience is not having the normal routine. Maybe mom always reads a story before bed, or dad gives a back rub or something like that. And those things might not happen in the same order or in the same way at camp or at a friend's house that they do at home. And you want your child to experience the success of coping and managing and making it through that, because that will be something that they can draw on at camp. So when you talk about it, if you draw on that experience, I would also really encourage you to strategize with your kiddo. If you start to feel that at camp, what are some ways that you can make it through? Some suggestions might be writing a letter, or even better, telling one of their counselors. That is an amazing thing if you can encourage your kiddo to just talk to your counselor and let them know, because then the counselor can start to do their magic and their work on our end. A couple of other tips are just making realistic promises to your child. So something that I will just caution you against is making any kind of deals. Like, if you get homesick, I will come pick you up. That's not going to serve your child well. It's not going to serve us well. And it won't serve you as the parents well either. Instead, I would encourage you to tell your child if they're feeling homesick to write a letter home, to talk to their counselor. And when you get that letter, you can say to them, I'm going to write you back. I'm going to encourage you to keep trying the activities. Know that you're going to have hard days and you're going to have good days. And when I pick you up from camp, I cannot wait to hear about all of them and how you made it through. That's one thing that you can start doing right now, is just talking to your kiddo about, if this happens, this is how I will respond. Thank you all so much for sticking with me. Hope you have a lovely day, and I look forward to continuing this conversation with you later. If you have any questions or comments, or want to talk more about your child in particular before they come to camp, please know that you can always reach out to myself, our office, anybody. We're excited for this journey with you and this partnership to help your child grow.